So I know a lot of you guys don't care a lot about the actual professional shit on this channel, but some of you do, so I figured I'd show you some of it while we're here today in the kitchen. Good thing about my kitchen is I have a walk-in cooler. I can go cool off of it. It's hot as fuck. And you know, the return air sucks it off the roof when it's 110 outside. It makes it miserable in the kitchen. Anyhow, yeah, I figured you guys might want to see a little bit of the behind the scenes stuff. So we're a day before the party. This is when all the prep happens. So usually I just show you all the actual event. You don't see the prep part of it. But now you're getting to see a little bit of both. All right, folks, I got the boil pot boiling away here. So this is some of the behind the scenes stuff you don't see at the actual events when I show you all this stuff. Go right over here though. So in that boiling pot, there's all kinds of good spices, Tony's, and some Old Bay and stuff like that. So I take them and ice them down, and to come out of there, this is gonna be cold, peel and eat shrimp at the event. So these are all chilled out. The water's still ice cold. You can still see some ice in there. We got one more batch to throw in here. We'll drain the water off, throw a little additional seasoning, make sure it keeps that seasoning up. And yeah, it'll be at the event, so we'll show you that when it's event time. So over here I have the tenderloins that we cooked off. And I cooked these to about 120 and just let them sit to get that nice medium rare in the middle here in the chateau part. These tenderloins, you can see that's where I poked that one to check it with the thermometer, but you can tell by feel that's perfect medium rare. And that'll be for our tenderloin appetizer, so we'll show you that when we make that up. Alright, so Mrs. Chef is working on these bacon knots. And it's just a chicken wrapped in bacon. You gotta par cook the bacon because otherwise the bacon will still be rubbery when you cook the chicken knot. There's a process to it. And then when these are done, we're gonna fire these in the oven for tomorrow's event right before service. Toss them in some of that sweet chili sauce. They're absolutely delicious. Sprinkle a little cilantro over the top. Good shit. I'm getting terrible service tonight, but I remember I was on this episode of Storage Wars, Deep Ellum one. Yeah, so if you guys come across Storage Wars, you see the one for Deep Ellum, I'm on that one and like 10 other ones. Yeah, tonight, folks, just a nice, simple BLT. The toaster kind of toasted the top of that a little too much. I had to cut that off, but simple. No Asian food shit from the fucking box. All right, folks, so we're setting up this party. We got two parties today. This one's the first one. All right, folks, we're at the first event of the day. Grazing table. We have two of these due. One of them's very extravagant. This one is more cut and dry, but it's 16 foot long grazing table. So we put our nice paper down and we start building the biggest notch board you ever seen in your lives. Anyway, I'm trying to box things out. This is gonna have meatballs in it, barbecue whiskey meatballs. This one down here is going to have, has nothing right now, but it's going to have a bunch of mac and cheese muffins. So I'll put those in place so that way I get an idea of how to build around it. All right, folks, so I'm starting building this table. Doing Asian Funland down here. We got some Thai chicken salad. I got these fried wontons. I got a couple different kinds of pocky here. I'm gonna make some pocky up around. And then I got some wasabi peas. So it'll be a nice little Asian touch to the end of the table here. All right, folks, we got a little Asian corner set up. We're gonna build around that. All right, folks, we're building this beautiful table. We're like halfway done. And look what Mrs. Chef does. Look what you done did, Mrs. Chef.
I think y'all need some more private time.
He was missing his friends.
All right, folks, we just finished building this badass nosh table. I'm gonna walk you through it quick, kind of show you what's going on. We got this little Thai chicken salad with the fried wonton chips. I like throwing some cool little candy bars and stuff in. I got the Pocky in here. Hidden, there's all kinds of little hidden Easter eggs in here, like the wasabi peas kind of go along with this. I even threw in like a Chinese stir fry type vegetable situation here, so it's kind of cool. If somebody that really knows what they're looking at, they'll be like, oh hell yeah, that's fucking awesome. Anyway, there's a couple little flies running around, but we'll swat them away. Got the sandwiches. Got the olives and pickled vegetable mix here. There's a badass spicy cheese hiding in there. So all kinds of little hidden gems in here. Got your hummus. Got different types of Chex Mix. We'll go through a couple of them. I think this was the spicy one. You know, potato chips made out of sweet potato. People love those. All kinds of meats and all. And cheeses hiding out. Apricots. This is a different kind of Chex Mix. You just kind of see, you got some spicy mustard there, some sausages. Those are badass. That's spicy pistachios. Go away, fly. I got some artichoke hearts that I sprinkled in, I made a pesto and pink peppercorn to marinate those in. We got a cock of pepperoni in there. Cheddar cheese, aged cheddar. You got pepper jack. Homemade pimento cheese, which is fantastic. I got some grilled mushrooms and asparagus over there. We got pickles. We got this is a ranch dip. That's fried pickle ranch dip. You had those some goldfish in there for a little smile. We got some Gouda cheese, different cheeses, pretzels. This popcorn is pretty good. It's a savory and a sweet mix together. We got some wafers. I'm trying to throw a couple of sweet tooth things on these tables, even though technically they usually have their own dessert and all, but I like to throw a couple little sweet tooth things in there. Pickled okra, sea salted caramels. We got dates, got pepperonis, salamis, pears. Those pears are good. Apple pie spiced poached pears. Homemade salad again. Here's kind of the other side of the view here. You got some goat cheese. You got kiwis. I always like to throw some badass beef jerky. That's like $30 worth of beef jerky just in that one little pile. But yeah, so there we go. Big ass grazing table. Lots of fun for the folks when they show up. I still got to put the mac and cheese muffins, the smoked mac and cheese muffins, and the meatballs in here. But we're gonna start cleaning up and get that stuff fired up and do our hot food and get the heck out of here. We got a big one to do next. All right, folks, look at there. That's some Jim Beam peach barbecue meatballs. Ooh-wee, folks, look at that Pilonese shrimp station. Beautimous. Alrighty, folks, look at this crazy, insane notch table. We're still working on it, but getting close. Ooh, this thing is crazy, folks. Shrimps. Yeah. folks, that was a cool venue. But damn, they wouldn't let us in until an hour before the party. And I'm like, yeah, it takes 2 hours to build one of these gigantic spreads like this. They're like, we don't care. You got 1 hour. So there's some ass hauling going on. Had to bring in a couple extra people to help with that. Anyway, got it done. It was cool. Cool venue, cool people. And we're rolling on. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. That was a pretty crazy spread.